It's in the game.
I mean, it's just more question you have to ask me in order for me to tell you about myself. I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Yeah, you better listen. I'm bringing heat, you'll be a fan when I start rapping. Way I'll have your fucking head spinning. I'm known as spit vicious, release bombs and go tick tick. Boom, you blown me that head missing. I'm a phenomenon, stacking cheese like it's Parmesan. 8 different flows, call me Octomom. I'm moving fast like the Autobahn, and I'm independent, so I'm not your fucking starving like it's Ramadan. Sick, twisted, gifted, can't copy, printed, can't hold me down. I shape shift, I'm liquid. I killed this beat, I might get convicted. They know how I move, it was predicted. Persistent, spoke it into existence, so consistent, no assistance. Hear me once, become addicted. If I rap it, then I live it. There's no cap when I be speaking. Listen,
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Welcome everybody to Wednesday night, and it is Knucklehead Sports, and we are in the building with Raymond Sanchez and toe tags himself. Boy, do we have a doozy for yousies.
And we back. What's going on, everyone?
What's going on, Ray?
What's going on? It's another edition of that Knucklehead Sports. What's going on, bro? What's going on, normal guy? What's going on? What's going on?
Chilling like a villain on penicillin with a Mac 11, just waiting for 7. You know how we do.
Hey,
Shit, but what's going on? What's going on?
not much. We here. It's another Wednesday. It's a rainy Wednesday because it's fucking pouring still.
Yeah.
But we good. We in the building. We in the building. So, oh man. But it's all good. It's all good.
Shit, man. I know the thumbnail shows Aaron Rodgers and the Giants.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get Hoch's opinion on possibly Aaron Rodgers going to the Giants. But there's been some news lately, and I know this is something that you're interested in when it comes to sports.
Got you.
The WWE and the UFC are working together to make a boxing organization. Have you heard about that, Ray?
I heard a little bit of it. I tried to look into it because how we were talking about the possibility of who would want to jump on that bandwagon. Because again, it's a lot of fucking money that can be made if that goes under the TKO banner too. Because again, imagine a fucking monopoly of wrestling, mixed martial arts, and now fucking boxing.
Yeah.
Like,
And if they do it right, it will be the pinnacle of all of them.
imagine, bro, it is going to be a fucking the most lucrative fucking sports entity ever. If they could have all that. What's going on, Joseph? To be able to have all that under one banner.
Word.
And not just any like part of the banner. Like it is legit. It would be 3 prominent roles in it. Because WWE is one of the biggest corporations out there when it comes to wrestling. The UFC, one of the biggest out there when it comes to mixed martial arts and that competitive style. And then I would assume whatever what they try to do with the boxing side of it would also be something where it's again legitimate. Like it's not just gonna be any rinky dink style either, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what I had mentioned when we first talked about it. Maybe again De La Hoya would jump in, but then with the Dana White stuff, it's like, okay, maybe not him, but I could definitely see someone again that has that actual like respect for it, try to jump in on a deal like this. Shit, even maybe a Mayweather decide to jump on something like this with his own promotion.
So what I'm understanding is that it's gonna be Dana White working under Nick Khan.
Okay.
Because Dana White started as a boxing promoter and manager and shit like that.
Okay.
So it's gonna be them, but their mission or their purpose for this is to finally put all of the champions in one area. Like how boxing, you have the WBC, the WBCA, the WMCP. There's 25 different world heavyweight champions.
Yeah.
And UFC wants to go, or TKO wants to go, this is the definitive champions. There's like how UFC did it.
Gotcha.
If you're not the TKO heavyweight boxing champion, you're not a real champion. Type shit. And we all know why they're doing it. Boxing is dying, but everyone's still making hundreds of millions of dollars. And a lot of the MMA guys are moving to boxing because they're making a lot of money. Now, if you control the market, you control the pay.
Yeah.
So TKO and Dana White and all these people making hundreds of million dollars on boxing events, and the fighters are making, their standard $5,000 a fucking fight. Because the reason I see this is all for money.
Oh yeah, but that's what I said. It's gonna be the most lucrative thing of just a monopoly. Joseph, see, that's the thing. That's why I thought if anyone would want to jump on something like this, it would be De La Hoya. But then me finding out, oh yeah, him and Dana probably are not.
They got beef.
I didn't know. I did not know about that. But,
yeah. De La Hoya tried to get into MMA and it wasn't as successful as he wanted it to be. It was, to be honest with you, it was a lackluster try. He tried to do it like boxing and you can't. The thing about boxing is that you have purists and like people that will watch it no matter what, like wrestling.
Yeah.
There's people that watch boxing at fucking 2:00 in the morning, MSG, and it's like, oh, this is the pre-qualifier for the Golden Gloves, and they're watching fucking like 17-year-olds beat the shit out of each other going, oh, he might be the next De La Hoya or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So boxing is never gonna die because that sport, it bred a community of people. It bred, like a generation of people, and you have the greats like Muhammad Ali and all that. And with stars coming out at a rate that's very slow, to have the WWE and the UFC's bandwagon behind them, they can handpick someone and be like, yo, this guy right here is the champ. This guy right here is the best. And about a year, 2 years, when Tank is slowing down and he's not in his prime anymore, yo, why don't we fight Tank, huh? He's better than Tank, blah, 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 blah. And then you take advantage of the fact that these fighters are getting older. And now it's like, look, we got the best fighters in the world.
There you go.
And then they'll have to fight under that banner instead of for being, I got the WBC championship and the World Boxing Association championship and this championship. I can fight whoever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
But here it's, no, you fight him. And they're going to give you the bullshit, oh, the reason why no one fought, back in the day, and we're going to make the top fighter, the best fight each other, is because of the money shit is. But it's, Mayweather and Pacquiao, they wanted to fight each other. The money got to be right. And they were arguing who was the B-side. And I'm not going to lie to you, when you're in a sport that one punch can kill you, and you can possibly make $500-600 million for that fight, why not try to make $500-600 million for that fucking fight? You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't Rocky. You don't go to the outside of the bar and start fighting Tommy Gunn because he fucking disrespected your brother-in-law.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a sport, and you got to make as much money as you can. And unlike the UFC and the WWE, you are actually supposed to promote yourself as a boxer.
Yeah.
In the UFC, that's why they're called promotions. The UFC and the WWE, those are promotions. That means they promote you.
Yeah.
But it's like they lost that, and they want people that can promote themselves. So what the fuck is the point of you then?
Which
Canelo
is why they love McGregor. Because
Yeah.
McGregor was a fucking one-man promotion. My guy fucking knew his market. He knew how to do it. He knew how to fucking it's always, I found it funny. He is the best promo. Like, the guy knows how to fucking cut a promo, and it grabs you in no matter what. As much as, like, maybe you want to fuck him up for it, he knew how to grab your fucking attention. Like,
Yeah. And he had a whole country behind him, and there's a bunch of people that that watched him when he was young, and those are the purists. Like, those are the ones that would watch MSG at 3:00 in the morning to see, the qualifications of the Golden Gloves. And then, he's knocking people out when he's younger. He did that incredible shot to fucking Jose Aldo, and they never gave him a rematch. It was like, look, we got a star, and he got that lucky punch, even though it was that timing and that position. That was the punch to knock him out.
yeah.
But they never had another fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can see who they protected and who they didn't.
Agreed. Yeah.
But this boxing shit, I think it's gonna start off slow because they're not gonna have any names. They're gonna have a lot of promotions, and the WWE, the way it works, is probably gonna be a lot of celebrities in this shit.
Oh yeah,
You know, that's their goal.
It's gonna be a lot of fucking. Hey, randomly, The Rock's gonna be in the crowd.
Yo, they might
And
fuck
people
around. They might fuck around and have one of the first fights, Jake Paul versus someone.
Yeah, especially it's gonna be under the banner.
Yeah, with all the shit that Jake Paul speaks to Dana White
Fuck.
and his brother being in WWE,
Yeah,
there's got I see this happening because he's a name and people buy the shit to see him fight. And that fight with Tyson, he's gonna have to fight a legitimate person.
I was gonna say what sucks is because I mentioned possibly it would be like De La Hoya jumping on or something like that. They already have the Paul brothers under WWE.
Yeah.
Why not have them merge on this in a boxing capacity? Because
Yeah.
they've already proven, as much as we don't like them and they, again, morally they're not the best, they have proven they could sell out a pay-per-view just on their own merit.
Yeah. And
So it's like, on a business standpoint, it makes sense.
yo, not for nothing, I don't want to see this. But the kids nowadays, they fucking blow their wad if fucking Jake Paul went to Raw and Crawford was in front of him and they started talking shit to each other and they made a match on Raw. It's like, yo, let's finalize this actual boxing fight on Raw.
On Raw, yeah.
And now there it goes. Look, all right, people, January 27th in the MSG, Jake Paul versus Crawford, 12-round fight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I can see that. Like, I don't want to see that because I don't want to see the mix of shit. Because that's what happened with the XFL, and they got too cute and they didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
I think that's gonna be the problem though. They're going to, especially because of this. That is the only downside about TKO is that more and more you're gonna see the WWE on their banner, and you're gonna see UFC on WWE's banner.
Yeah.
Like, more and more you're gonna see it. And then if with this, it just makes sense, especially again to have Jake Paul do it. Boom, it's gonna be every fucking time Logan Paul's on screen, Jake Paul's right there. Hey, don't forget on X, Y, and Z day, he's gonna be fighting And bro, with the Saudi Arabia deal, you know a lot of those fights are gonna happen in fucking Saudi Arabia.
Oh yeah.
They love boxing. That's gonna
Oh
be
yeah.
it.
And expect the whole Ultimate Fighter in the boxing, because they did the same shit with Power Slap. They had that TV show on Rumble where people lived in the house and they did that and they crowned their champions and everybody's watching Power Slap. They're gonna have that shit with the boxing, and that's one hell of a way to get people to know these boxers and then and get behind them. But I mean, I like shows like that. I just hope it's not corny, but I think that's how it's gonna start. Because you got to give it to the WWE and the UFC. They know how to put together shows that make you want to watch, but then when you really watch it, it's like, yo, what am I watching? Like, if the fight's not on or the match is not on, what am I really watching?
Yeah.
I really care that this guy fucking's crying because he hasn't been away from his son for more than 2 weeks and his son is 3 days old. Like, bro, you had the choice not to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's exciting for boxing. I think boxing started, like, to be honest with you, I think boxing really started dying when HBO stopped having boxing. Because I think
I can see that.
I think HBO had the best like boxing. Because the pay-per-view would be, Mayweather versus Sugar Shane Mosley or whatever. And then the next week on HBO, they showed it. And it was a huge production. And they made a lot of money on all those fights. And let's not fuck around. The WWE owns the media. The WWE owns the media. They have ESPN talking about this shit. The news people talking about this shit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we're gonna talk about the reason why they're talking about it tomorrow. But
yeah, well, no, because they're on the cusp. Like they get. It's like I said, they know their market. They know how to get people talking. But where it's like even people that wouldn't talk about it are talking about it.
Yeah, but I'm sitting here like, yo, this is a little suspect. But you got to get on the train where you can. So
wait, suspect in what angle?
ESPN don't cover shit like that unless The Rock came back.
But that's
and then The Rock showed up on ESPN to promote the shit and all that.
Yeah, but you know what it is? It's because it's becoming so. As much as again, some people don't want to see it because it's under the TKO banner. It's sports centric now. Like they're gonna cover it like a sport as it should be because again, professional wrestling is still a sport. But the consideration of it's gonna be covered like this because it's also talked about media. Like the fact that someone used what happened this weekend that we're going to be touching on fully tomorrow. They used it to almost make a true analogy about current political climate, Like it's situations like that show you just how much they transcend now. And that is again what it could be with the whole brand, It was nothing more than Cotto versus
I mean, you still young, Damien. That was a good fight, but I mean, if you grew up watching Roy Jones Jr. or Bernard Hopkins,
Don't get me wrong, I love Cotto fights, but
for me, I've always my first love was always wrestling. I would never give up wrestling.
Yeah,
but when I was into boxing, I got into it. Like the Sweet Science. It was almost like I wasn't watching the fight. I was watching the fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm watching how they move, how they look at shit, like how they block, how they throw punches, their combinations, what they're looking at. And then I would watch videos on the same fighter, like their psychology and little things that you could do. Yo, I was into it, bro. Into it. The same way as the UFC. I was knee deep into that motherfucker, but it changed. It'd be like I'm all for getting your money, but when that's all that this is about, it's like, all right, what am I watching?
Yeah,
I'm not getting none of that money. You know, I mean, back in the day when a player stood out because they wanted more money, it was like, damn, son, you just gonna give up on your team for more money?
For more money.
And it's like, yo, we get it, we understand, but it's still that's fucked up. You making a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like, what can you do with $50 million that you couldn't do with $48 million? Like, those $2 extra million really, like that really is gonna make you quit the team?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then boxing got like that with Mayweather. Like, Mayweather was the money man. He was his own manager. Like, he was setting up his own fight. So I get that. Then everyone else, you know, copying his style and being imitations, and like Adrian Broner.
Oh yeah.
He was the I'm gonna be Mayweather to times 10. Problem was he lost. And yo, it's not even the fact that he lost. Is that when he lost, he went back to being Adrian Broner. It's like, yo, bro.
Mayweather.
Yeah, it's yo, if you gonna be Mayweather times 10, if you lose, you gotta be Mayweather times 11. You can't be Mayweather 0 or Adrian Broner. You can't take a step back. Because then people are gonna be like, what happened? That wasn't really you. You was putting on a show.
Yeah.
You ain't that nice. And then you start questioning yourself, and that's how a lot of these combat fighters start fucking up. Like, the Jose Aldo was the featherweight champion, the bantamweight champion. That was also Brazilian. He lost the title, and he never got his shit back. Like, it fucked up his mind. At dos años.
Was it fucking? Oh fuck! Hold on. You said the bantamweight, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was the same time that Jose Aldo was champion. He lost, I believe, to TJ Dillashaw or one of them, and he got knocked out, and then he never really recovered. Like, his mind wasn't into it anymore. Speaking of wrestling, this Evolve show is good.
Yeah, I just finished watching it. It was actually really good.
How was Rosenberg?
He's actually good at commentary. I think he needs someone else to lead him a bit, because Robbie E is not the best like for color commentary.
Okay.
No, that's light heavyweight. Because it gave me Machida, and I'm like, that's definitely not it.
Yeah, Lyoto Machida's not.
No, he wasn't. It wasn't him. It's giving me every fucking other Brazilian. Yo, it gave me fucking Silva, it gave me fucking Alex Pereira. It's like, nope, not them. Fuck. No, not Nunez. Fucking.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's giving me all the
And Jose
heavyweight.
Aldo-
It's not giving me
heavyweight
fucking bantamweight.
let's see. The bantamweight title in it. Might not be the bantamweight.
Maybe not.
But I gotta see these. I like remember I used to know these fucking
Gotcha.
things. That's the flyweight. It wasn't the lightweight. Fuck it. Let's see.
Well, while Toe is doing that, I want to remind
Yeah.
you again tomorrow. We are going to be back with Wrestling with Knuckleheads at 9 p.m. as we'll be discussing the heel turn talked about all around the world that's broken news outlets, it's broken sports outlets. John Cena turning heel will be going in full depth in that conversation tomorrow. It looks like it's going to be a full house conversation tomorrow because you'll get to see a lot of the members of the Knucklehead Network are going to be coming on so we could all give our 2 cents on this discussion. We'll also be giving our predictions for AEW Presents Revolution. That'll be happening this Sunday live now on both HBO Max, pay-per-view.com, and now, as of today, Amazon Prime. So we'll be also breaking that down, that deal, and then our thoughts on the possibility of having to also pay for Prime, but then pay for the pay-per-view and all that good stuff. Then Friday, we're back with the Tone the Show with Ray and Gigi Show. I'll be having a good time, bullshit around, and give our thoughts on, for those that played it, 2K25, because it'll be officially released by Friday if you pre-ordered the Bloodline and or Deadman Edition. So we're talking about all that good shit and more. So tune in Friday and tune in tomorrow and keep watching us now because we're not going anywhere yet. We still got a little bit more time with y'all. So as Toe is still looking up who the Brazilian fighter was. Again, because he gave me every heavyweight and everything like that. And I was like, this is definitely not it. But yeah, Damien, that Evolve was really good. Shout out to Jackson Drake, who was a part of the main event. And shout out to Sean Legacy for winning the inaugural main event. I want to watch more of Sean Legacy. He's someone that now I'm interested in. So shout out to that, man.
Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on, let me- I swear to God, like I know I'm not fucking bugging. I know I'm not fucking bugging. It wasn't a welterweight. Okay, I found him. I just can't fucking pronounce it.
Okay. I was gonna say, are you able to share your screen? Maybe I'll try to break my head trying to pronounce his name.
Come on, Ray. Steal my picture.
It wasn't me. Fuck. Renan Barrio or Barao? Barrio?
And then Barao,
Barao, I think might be the best one.
because I know in Brazil the R's sound like H. So was it Henan Barao?
It might be Bahao. Maybe Renan Bahao. Okay. Barao. I think it might be Barao. My apologies that my Portuguese is not very good looking. So
Renan Barrio. Henan Barrio. Fuck it. He's the one. He got knocked. He lost to TJ Dillashaw.
Got you.
And he never really recovered from that loss.
Got you.
That was what we was getting. That's what we was getting at, Damien. Made it took too long. But yeah, Like, are you excited for this new boxing company? Are you into boxing or?
No, I'm a fan of boxing. I wish I could watch it more. It just sucks because most of the time when there is a boxing event, I don't know why. Every time there's like a boxing fight that I would want to watch, I'm booked that Saturday. Like, bro, the fucking last few Crawford fights, I was trying to make plans with my aunt's boyfriend. Every time I'm like, hey, yeah, like I'll get the beers and stuff and let's watch the fight. Cool. When and then I'll ask, when is it again? This day. Checks the calendar. Fuck. Okay. So yeah, I am a boxing fan. I just unfortunately don't get to watch it as much as I would like live. Like I said, I grew up watching Cotto. I grew up watching Mayweather, Pacquiao, all that, fucking getting to hear about the great stories of just the goats of all time. My dad was a big boxing fan, so there was always around as well with wrestling and all that. Combat sports was always around. Like my dad was big on combat sports, so I got to watch a lot of that growing up. That's why wrestling stuck for me at least.
Yeah, I mean, wrestling was big in my family. You know, when I found out that my aunt's favorite wrestler was British Bulldog, I was like, "You watch wrestling?" Like I thought it was me.
No, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's huge in the family.
Yeah, bro. That's it's always been a thing. So that's why now we're here.
Yeah.
And now I'm running my own show. July 19th, everyone. Get your tickets, be there. Respect the craft, NuKKle production. We're gonna be killing it. There's gonna be a lot of crazy shit happening. And it's just the beginning. So
Word.
But what else are we got on the docket for today?
Well, speaking of UFC, there's an event happening this weekend, right?
Is there?
With yeah, that March 8th.
Here you go.
So it's Alex Pereira putting his side up against ankle lever. Magneto ankle lever. Julio Cesar versus De La Hoya was fire even when they were in the ring high on crack. I mean, shit. Crack is good for everybody. Nah. I mean, that was what it was back in the day, man. That was the shit. Cocaine, crack. Crack is cheaper than cocaine. But it's deadlier. Yo, shit. That was one. If you get secondhand smoke of that, you'd be addicted to that shit for life. So you got Alex Pereira versus Magneto Ankleoff. I'll find out how to pronounce your name when you win. Or when we watch the event and it says it.
That's the best way. Like, yo, sometimes that's all you need is just to listen to at least the announcer say it once, because you hope they know how to fucking say it. If they don't know how to say it, they will either. But like,
that's how I found out his name isn't Josie. I mean, isn't Jose. It's Jose Aldo.
I always thought it was Jose Aldo. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's pronounced Jose.
Oh.
Yeah, then Justin Gaethje is fighting Rafael Fitzzivi.
Okay.
Azerbaijani. That's the country he's from. Azerbaijan.
I'm not even gonna try to butcher that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, he's filling in for I forgot who it was. But he's filling in short notice fight against Justin Gaethje. They showed a highlight. Somebody tried to head kick him and he like leaned back and did like the matrix.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I mean that was pretty cool.
Hey, if you're able to fucking dodge a head kick like that, fucking do it whatever you gotta do.
You got some athleticism.
More power to you, cause fuck.
Word, but I mean this is his chance. He had the short notice fight against Justin Gaethje. If he beats Justin Gaethje, you know that's gonna skyrocket him up the rankings. He's number 11 right now. It's gonna skyrocket him up the rankings. He's gonna have to get a title shot soon unless he loses. But
yeah, they're definitely gonna have to give him a title shot after something like that, bro.
Yeah.
Well, again, if he wins, that's the caveat, if you will.
Word. Then you got Jillian Turner versus Ignacio Bahamondes from Chile. It's a lightweight bout, and then the women's strawweight bout. is Mina Lucindo versus Amanda Lamas. Lamos.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Kevin Green, I guess he changed his name to King Green now,
Okay.
versus Mauricio Ruffy. That's a lightweight bout also. I could have sworn. He must have changed his name to King. Because he was Kevin Green before.
He might have done that.
Yeah. Because he's King Kevin Green. Oh, he's King Green. But yeah, he was an okay fighter, and I don't know what happened to him. Like, I guess he just decided I'm gonna talk during these fights more than I'm gonna fight. But then, the main event for the prelims is Curtis Blades versus Rizvan Unizvi.
Who?
Some Russian heavyweight.
Okay.
There's so many people that I've never seen before. I never heard before. Like, I'm starting to think if I recognize them, they're old as shit.
Yeah. I got you. It's all good.
But yeah, I mean, let's go to the main event, the co-main event. Let's pick our winners.
Got you.
Alex Pereira versus Magneto Ankleoff.
Pereira.
I'm thinking Pereira also,
Yeah.
but I have a feeling this Russian dude is a fucking
No, I don't doubt it. But I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Pereira there.
word.
What kind of say?
Yo, it's Brazilian, believe it or not.
That I believe it.
That's his last name.
I believe it. I'm not even gonna question that one.
Yeah, I think this dude is a wrestler. He's 20. He's 20-1 with one draw. But you get popped and you out. Pereira has wrestled wrestlers before. Now Justin Gaethje versus Rafael Fiziev.
I'm gonna go with Gaethje just because. I don't,
Yeah.
I don't know.
See, now this is the thing with Gaethje for me.
Yeah.
The last fight he had was against Holloway in April of last year. So it's almost a year ago. I'm not saying that he's not healed up by them, but when you get turned off like that, it's easier to turn off. You know what I'm saying? Like that button to turn you off, it's easier to click.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. He beat this guy already in 2023 by majority decision.
Oh damn, yeah. So
But wait, you never like where I'm getting at. This dude might. I want to say Gaethje's the favorite.
Yeah.
But I feel like this dude has a possibility of stealing this one from
Hey,
Gaethje might be on his his way out.
You never know. You never know what could happen. You never know what that switch could be. You never know that this time he's coming in it with a different mentality.
Yeah.
You always love an underdog story. Again, you never know. You never know what could happen. I was picking Gaethje just for the safe pick. Also because apparently he hasn't won much because Toe doesn't know how to pronounce his name. I'm just going with that. I'm going with the theory of if Toe knows how to pronounce your name, you might have won a few fights. If not, hey.
I can't even pronounce the country he's from.
Okay, that doesn't help. That does not.
See, this is the thing though. It's like he beat Kevin Green. He beat some other dude that we don't know. But then Rafael Dos Anjos. Oh, he beat Rafael Dos Anjos by knockout in the 5th round. Okay, so there's a chance. But then I don't know how you go from the former light heavyweight champion, or the former lightweight champion, to being 11th. You know? That's what bothers me. I don't like the fact that there's ranks now. Before, I liked the fact that it's like you was on a win streak, and that's what got you, up in level, in competition. Because the whole thing with the ranks is like these people are just gonna guard those rankings. Like Max Holloway is gonna be the #1 contender for the featherweight championship, and he's never gonna get another shot at it because he lost 4 times already. You know what I'm saying? It's like at that point, it's like, what do you do? It's a ranking. He's #2. Is the champion gonna have to start going after number 11, 12, 13? You know what I'm saying?
Especially when if you're going by rank, the ranking is what makes it a little like, hey, we're here now. Like, what you gonna do? You know, but
Yeah, they said Corey J didn't injure himself.
so what I'm looking from what I at least looked at after last night, apparently it wasn't a knee injury.
Okay.
Apparently she might have gotten concussed or might have just gotten fortunately a blow to the head. So she should be good for sacrifice because it's in 2 weeks. It's just a situation of it's scary because it's becoming a reoccurring thing. So I don't know if they have to reevaluate if maybe she came back too soon or something like that. Because even I saw in one of the videos she did for 2K25, she was talking about the knee brace she has to wear, and that they told her you might want to keep it for a little while longer just in case for protocol and anything like that. So it's a difficult situation, man. It's like this, like with sports. That's like you never want to fucking think that this could be it. And sometimes you want to keep going even when you shouldn't. Fucking look at Kyrie fucking with his ACL injury. My guy was tearing. And fucking nope, I'm gonna make these fucking shots.
I mean,
what did you do, Ray?
Shit, it's not ballet, but sometimes I think the issue with the women is because a lot of them don't have that much fat on them. You know, and by fat I don't mean like obesity and nothing. Like you have a layer of fat of on top of your muscle to protect you. Like a bodybuilder, 0% body fat is at his weakest. You flick a bodybuilder, anybody that has 0% body fat, and they're gonna bruise like crazy. The body fat is there to protect your muscle, and it gives you a layer of like pain endurance. And sometimes when you're too skinny or you're too in shape, like your body breaks down. You know, and she ain't got nothing there to protect her when she's hitting the mat, and that fucking hard, or 3-4 times a week doing that shit, running around, going, flying everywhere, not having enough sleep to heal. It's grueling what they put on their bodies.
It's a situation where, because I was trying to explain that the other day to someone that they're not as like into it as we are with this. Like they're sports fans, but they're not wrestling fans. And they were like, oh, if I were to choose a sport, wrestling would probably be the easiest I could do to still do it like in my 50s. And I'm like, excuse me? Because they're like, oh,
you had the Undertaker schedule.
I'm like, because it's like, bro, because they think, oh, all you got to do is show up to a Raw or to a SmackDown, and that's it. And then you do a pay-per-view. Like, no, bro. Like, that's the one thing, like, fucking Speedball said it best, and Crowbar said it best. Some of the most, like, injury things that happen are because of their fucking travel schedules. It's not even the actual in-ring at times, or even the workouts they have to do. That's also part of it. Just because you think, oh, what they're doing in there is, to use the word, fake. It's not, because again, this is why the fucking injuries happen. But it's a situation of you have to be able to be conditioned, and you have to be able to get your cardio to where it needs to be. And there's a bunch of things that you have to do in order to be able to do what they do on a weekly and sometimes bi-daily situation, because there's still house shows that you don't see. This is why we were talking about it on Monday with Rhea, where it's like, oh man, she looks out of it, but she must have been doing house show loops because they still show like she's been wrestling. So it was a situation of, again, even that little thing of, oh, not wrestling on TV can affect you.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of atmosphere.
Yeah, and I don't know if people know this or not, but lifting people up and doing these moves are not natural to the body.
No, not taking a bump is not natural to your body.
Yeah.
Having to basically
Yo,
feel a
run,
car crash weekly.
yeah,
Not-
running is damage to your joints and to your hips and all that other stuff. Running,
Yep.
but people say what to do to get in shape and lose weight and all that other stuff. That's damaging to you. You know what I'm saying? Now imagine getting slammed on the fucking concrete and the ring and all that other shit. They don't have pillows on there. That's not a trampoline they fucking landing on.
As much as people
You know?
think, apparently,
Yeah.
I never understood that. Where did the trampoline come from? Like, show
There was
me.
a there was
show
there
me
was
where
a
it's from.
there was a big myth
Yeah.
that there was a spring underneath the ring because people would hear a spring type shit,
Okay.
and that's where they thought that the ring was layered like the ballerina mats,
Yeah.
where it would be like a spring, so it wouldn't hurt as much. But then you look and it's just plywood. I mean, not even plywood. It's like 2x4s or
It's
2x8.
yeah. It's like 2x. It's so. Oh, my apologies. So when you go into it again to expose that a little bit, but hey, people have shown it by now, and just so people can understand, there is wood and there's metal under that ring, and the quote unquote padding that's under it is the thinnest, almost like how do I put it? It's
It's
kind of like the fabric, like in this pillow,
Yeah.
that it's like the thinnest layer of it. And you know why it's there? It's not even for fucking I feel like for compassion in a sense. It's for the fucking mat to stay still. That's the only reason I genuinely think that it's there. Because bumping on it does not fucking feel good.
Yo, it's kind of like wearing the wraps underneath your gloves when you're boxing.
Yeah.
That's just there so you don't break your wrist.
But exactly. Fucking exactly.
You know?
Like,
Shit. But yeah, I mean, even like in sports, doing all those movements, it takes a toll on you.
Yep.
And they changed the rules to try to protect the people because it was violent, but it still takes a toll. Like, we're getting more knee injuries now, and they're blaming the grass because they changed the grass type and all that. And I honestly think that people are overtraining. They're overworking out because now I know there's a lot of like bodybuilders and workout people, motivational people that they go, there's no such thing as overtraining. There is a such thing as overtraining. And it's only overtraining when you're not getting the proper rest to heal.
And I think that's an issue that a lot of people you could correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like on a good basis, 99.9 of most athletes of any kind are not getting the proper rest they need.
No.
Especially when they're active. Like, maybe if they're at a point when they're unfortunately recovering from injury, that's probably the only time they're getting rest.
You ever notice it's like all this advancement in technology, Tom Brady's able to play longer, LeBron James is able to play longer. It's not because they're in the gym working out harder. They're in recovery.
Yeah.
They're in hyperbaric chambers and doing massages daily and all this other shit.
Because of stem cells and because of fucking cryotherapy and all that, that's proven to now have the longevity, but it's still a situation of they need to recover.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing. Again, fucking Father Time waits for no one.
Nope.
Like, it's a situation where it's unfortunate because you expect, oh, these athletes are fucking better off and this. It's like, no, your body's not supposed to handle this. As much as we think, oh, doing this and this and this, yes, it will working out and doing this help out for a longer life? Yes. But unfortunately, will it last for a longer manageable life of your limbs and fucking certain body parts? No. Like, I make a joke about it sometimes, but there's still fucking days where, because of wrestling injuries and shit, bro, this part of my fucking like shoulder is fucked. Like, there's certain days where I'm just like, yo, why does it fucking hurt to even do this? And I've done nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and it's a situation of, imagine people that are, again, constantly having to fucking work on it and do this and constantly do it where they don't have a genuine rest, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
And yeah, we hear you.
yo,
We're talking about the importance of recovery.
yeah.
Because a lot of these athletes are getting injured now, and he looking like Cruz right now is in recovery mode right now.
Yeah, he's tired as hell. You can see it.
Word.
He's tired. But he don't get
He got rid of that tan, and he. Yo, wait, you got an automatic chair?
Table.
Oh, I was about to say your chair's raising. He got money. He got this man right here. Got money.
That's why Krill say he's gonna buy all the tickets that are left to make sure.
That was
His
fucking
chair's
weird.
moving by pressing the button. He got money.
They should have never gave this motherfucker money.
Word. What's going on?
Oh, what's going on, bro?
You didn't miss nothing. We talking about the WWE and the UFC are teaming together to make their new boxing organization.
Oh.
Yeah, they're trying to have one organization that has one title per weight class, kind of like how the UFC and the WWE does. So there isn't people like, oh, I'm the WBC champion, I'm the WMCPA champion, I'm this champion, I got 45 titles. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Even though I don't think that's the problem with boxing. I think the problem with boxing is we have 2 stars. You know?
Give me a second, yo.
Okay, all good.
Yeah. Woo.
my man said, release. Shit. Wrong one. Boy, Ray, once you go through the table in July, your shoulders will be back. Yo, bro, you know how many times I woke up and I just step up out of bed and I'm like, up. And my back is just fucking like frozen.
Bro, I'm telling you, the other day I legit I legit woke up and all I felt was this was stiff as fuck. And I'm like, the fuck happened? Again, I will get it like if it's a day after lifting or something. Bro, I had done nothing. And this shit was stiff as fuck. And I'm like, oh fuck, I could barely lift it. That's how fucking bad it was. Then I was like, did I dislocate? Like I had to do the fucking Mel Gibson for a sec. Like, I'm good. Like,
shit.
I fucking put it back in place.
I love how they say you slept wrong. I'm like, nah, I slept like a baby. My body fucking just hurt when I woke up.
Why is it that though? Like this could be a fucking Friday subject, but fuck it. Why is it when you sleep the best? Like, yo, you'll have that fucking little baba right here because fucking I slept, but you wake up in the most pain ever because it's just like, nope, your body said we're not used to this. What the fuck is this?
I think my body's like, oh fuck you. You're gonna torture me and then you want to sleep for 13 hours? Got you, nigga. Got you. This is how it feels.
So you thought.
Yeah. This is how 3 hours of sleep feels all at once. Motherfucker. No, but yeah,
Hold on. My fault took long.
No.
I was I'm gonna show you what I was doing. It's not completed, but
ooh, that's a Lego one?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Spidey.
Yeah. Is that the Far From Home Spider-Man?
Yep.
Nice.
I gotta add all the arms in the back.
That is
I
fire.
have mad pieces right. Where is it? I can't point right. Yeah.
I wish I had patience to do that.
No,
Like,
it
I
takes
also got
time, bro.
anymore, bro. To be able to do those.
I gotta do the head. I gotta do the arms, the feet.
The testicles.
That shit's like 2 hours right there, bro.
Man. Wait, you had to put the arms and everything together?
Yeah.
With the different Legos and shit?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. They don't come already with the arm. It's just not every little thing here is like there's pieces inside of like the stomach and the chest to bring it together, you know? Like they see that thickness?
Yeah.
There's pieces in there. It's like layers and shit. Yeah. Solid.
It's not like the Legos we grew up with. It's just fucking blocks.
Yeah, these shit's evolved.
Just remind I remember those fucking blocks you just put together, but somehow you always made a gun with them. Or was that just
Yeah.
my fault?
No.
I was gonna say,
That's the only thing you can make.
why do we always make a gun?
Because you got 4 thick pieces and then like 2-3 long pieces. That's the only thing you can make is a gun. Nothing else. A gun and an H. Then the H is like a chakram.
Like,
You throw it at somebody.
we would always just put it in the right. That's like, oh, okay, I got a gun.
That's it. That's it.
This is how you know the school system failed.
Nah, man. We didn't shoot each other with that gun. We just had it. We knew better. But yo, speaking of guns, Grills, how do you feel about Saquon Barkley being the highest paid running back in the league?
I feel good, man. He deserves it, and I feel good because we added 2 more years to our team.
Yeah.
So he's probably gonna end up retiring unless something freakish happens. But he deserves it, and that's why I love my organization, bro. We treat the players right. Like, we are the gold standard. You do good, you play good, you get rewarded.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what my organization is all about. We just signed that linebacker. He had like the best career ever. He helped Zach Bond. We just signed. We locked him in. He did great. We gave him the money. You know, that's how it's supposed to be. We're not scammers. We don't like sell you a dream. Like, no, we just we pay who we need to pay. You know.
Yeah.
I am sad that we had to release Darius Slay. But it was business. It wasn't because we didn't want him. James Bradbury's about to get released. They're old. They're 34 years old. You know, about to be 35. You know, we got 2 young bucks that were trained and coached by them, so they did their job. And that's it. On to the new generation.
Yeah. Shit, you gotta evolve in sports.
Yeah, you have to keep it young, you know. So Slay might go back to the Lions, which will be pretty cool. He came from the Lions, so that'd be pretty dope. He's in a contending team, you know. He still could play. It's not like he's washed, you know. We're just getting ready, save some money for us in the salary cap, so we had to just release him, you know.
Yeah.
It was all business. It was all nothing personal, bro. We got nothing but love for that cat.
Word. With the draft coming up, what do you guys need to fill in the draft? Like, what are you looking for?
We probably go safety, more O-line.
Like, you one of the few teams that don't really need a quarterback.
I still think we do.
Well, not this draft. You think a quarterback is worth it this draft?
No. There's a lot of defensive linemen in this draft. There's a lot of big boys in this draft. So everybody eat.
Yeah.
This is a defensive ass draft. So this is it. This is good right here.
So yeah,
the Jets always draft a defensive lineman.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we always get defense. Yo, for some reason, like, we know what to draft in defense. You just don't know what to draft as a quarterback.
Yeah.
And there was talks that the GM that, you know, drafted, you know, Bryce Hall and Gary Wilson and all that was forced to draft Zach Wilson by the owner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's tiers, there's levels to this, you know?
Yeah, it's like Jerry Rice. He's like, nigga, you gonna get who I want. I don't care who you are. I want to see.
What, you gonna say no to the owner? You're gone if you say no.
It's funny because somebody on ESPN, I forgot who it was, he turned around and said, if he would have told that to me, I'd have quit and I would have went to the news report and said, this motherfucker wanted me to draft Zach Wilson. Believe that shit?
It'd be like that. Sometimes a lot of coaches don't want that, but the GM, they crack that whip, bro.
Yeah.
So you better pick them.
But what do you like? How much do you know about the quarterbacks in the draft, like Sanders? And
not much. All I know is Cam Ward and Sanders. That's because they were over first taking shit. But I don't know shit. I don't know shit, and I'm not gonna lie.
Hart said he's supposed to be coming on, but
I don't know shit.
There's rumors that Sanders might drop past like 3 or something.
Yeah,
the Jets playing.
It's funny. It's kind of ironic, and it's hard to believe. They're saying that Shedeur Sanders is not an athlete. I don't know. I can't say anything. But his history, his bloodline it's athletes. Like, his father was
Yeah.
top tier athlete. Like, they're saying that Shedeur Sanders is not good, like running, he's not an athlete. They're saying like Caleb Williams is more of an athlete than Shedeur Sanders, which is
What up, Hutch?
hard to fathom, but I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say it's not true because I don't know.
With a father like Deion Sanders, you would think.
Right.
For what he was a pure athlete. So
Right.
they get champion horses to fucking breed other championship horses.
Correct.
You know what I'm
This
saying?
is why it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
And they could be right. Maybe that's not his game. And to say that he's not an athlete where he's playing in a fucking very athletic sport, it doesn't make sense to me. I don't know.
What up, Hutch?
I could be wrong.
So we was talking about Sanders might dropping down in the draft class to 7, and somebody said something about the Jets getting him.
Nah, the Raiders are gonna get him before anybody else.
According to Damien, the Raiders just picked up Geno Smith.
No way.
I'm trying to find that.
You have to be traded to them, I believe.
That's pretty damn.
I mean, but the way the NFL is going on right now, that's crazy.
There's a lot of moves going on right now.
Seattle released Tyler Lockett.
That's crazy.
Metcalf wants a trade.
I like Tyler Lockett a lot. Like, I think he has had the best catches in those 10 seasons he played in, bro. The catches he be making be crazy. Not a lot of one-handers, but it's just hard catches, bro. Like, I'm gonna get a highlight of that dude. That dude is underrated, son.
Like, yes.
He's not like quick, fast, but he makes those tough catches, yo, when you need it.
Actually, he came into the league as a fucking a quick receiver. Yeah, I don't see anything.
Okay, so it's just the Raiders are interested in him. If the Seahawks want to trade him,
that doesn't mean they still won't draft a quarterback.
no, yeah.
But the two biggest names out there for Sanders are the Giants, unfortunately, and the Raiders.
Giants gonna get Rodgers.
No, they're not.
Yo, I heard that Rodgers
They want to.
might be going to the Giants, and
He
now
wants to.
I'm listening to the ESPN analyst, and now they think that Rodgers might go to the Giants with his tail tucked between his legs
It's beef.
because he might not be able to play anywhere else.
Not really. They might. The Raiders are interested.
But can the Raiders afford to get half of the league?
Yeah. Raiders got money. Well, they just signed Max Crosby to a crazy deal, but they got money to play with. Devontae Adams, what? They let him seek a trade now? They can't release him, right?
No, they released him.
Oh, they released him. It's not trade. Who they asking for a trade? Who?
Garrett Wilson, isn't there rumors that he might not want to be here no more?
Who?
Garrett Wilson?
No, he's happy. He's happy.
Rodgers
is gone.
Now that Rodgers is gone, I think he's happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jets released Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they released Devontae Adams without even seeking a trade.
Yeah, but he's going to Rodgers. Wherever Rodgers goes, he's going. There is a such thing as bromance, bro. Like, yo, that's my quarterback. That's my quarterback. Like, that's my nigga. That's my nigga. We ride together. We flop together.
Word.
Hey, you listen, man. I prefer the Giants go after somebody like Russell Wilson, who would be more of a mentor to a young quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Especially if the Giants do go with a quarterback. It to me, in terms of quarterbacks that the Giants can draft that won't really upset the fan base would be Cam Ward if he's still at number 3. Or maybe trading back into the first round, or maybe even in the second round, going with the kid called Jason Dart from Old Mississippi. Now
Who
I
are the
know
quarterbacks, man?
there's a lot of low key decent quarterbacks.
What up, Show? And Show was
Nope.
saying that Aaron Rodgers should go to the Giants.
No.
Joe said that
I don't want that man near my team.
Joe said that he would give up working for the USPS if Aaron Rodgers went to the Giants. Yeah. So apparently, with them cutting Devontae Adams, they saved $29.9 million in salary cap space because he no longer had any guarantee money left. So I think they cut him for cap space.
Oh, absolutely, they did. They did.
It's all business, man. Now this is the tough part of the NFL, man.
I mean, do something.
I mean, you're thinking about it. He's a 30-year-old receiver, and he's making like almost $30 million on your cap. That's tough.
Yeah,
I don't like Devontae Adams, man. He's nice. I just don't like him. I don't like him, bro.
Like the way he plays, or
Yeah. He's a dickhead, bro. I don't like him.
is he one of those people that if you don't pass him the ball, he's gonna yell at you?
Like he tries to play alpha too much. It's like he forces that.
I never got that from him, but okay.
Like I seen that you have to watch that show, Receivers. Like I saw a different side of him there, and when I saw that show, I was like, "Ew, this dude is a dick, bro." Like he'll lay it all on the line for the game, but this dude is an asshole, son.
No, yeah. I mean, I hear you.
That's all.
Yeah. And sometimes that's bad for the fucking
Yeah.
the locker room and shit.
He's nice though, but he's one of those divas, bro, that gets annoying.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we won the game today, but we didn't win how we were supposed to win, and blah 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 blah. Like, dude, enjoy the win.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Doesn't matter if you win by a touchdown or a field goal. The win is a win.
Build that chemistry. Like, you just got there. You know what I mean? That's not your team.
Asshole. For real.
Pissing me off, and he just looks evil.
Wow.
Bro, we can't
He
be
has
winning
like a-
and you're not throwing the ball to me. I don't like that win.
Yeah. Something similar to that. I gotta write this shit up.
Since all you guys are here, we asked Kryllzzz. I want to ask you, Hutch, and you show the WWE and the UFC are teaming up together to make a boxing organization. What do you think about that?
Fail.
I wish I saw the Gervonta Davis fight. I'm hearing a lot of crap about that.
Yeah, apparently he took a knee and they didn't take a point away from him. Like De La Hoya was saying, like according to the rules, he took a knee that should be a point.
Yeah. I don't know. Did I see it? I heard he got hair grease in his eye. I don't know what's going on.
It's not a point. It should be a knockdown.
By the rules, it should be.
Who needs a mud bath?
Nah, it should be a knockdown, not a point.
Oh, using the wrong mic.
Right, but if you take a knee, that's to consider a knockdown. So anytime you get knocked out in the round, you lose points. So that's what they're saying. He should have lost a point. Well, that would have prevented him from winning. Who knows?
Well, it was a tie, so I think
It was a draw, bro.
Yeah.
That means the Roach guy was getting busy too. So it had to be a good fight. I haven't seen the fight, but it has to be a good. I'm hearing a lot about it.
Yo, not for nothing. They really suck at promoting these fights now.
I did not know he was fighting until
after the fight, and he took a knee.
Yeah.
That because they went from having like 3 weight divisions to having like 200 weight divisions. Like people don't know who these people are no more.
Nah, and they're all expected to promote themselves now. You know, like that's why you had promoters and
That's
managers.
why I think any wrestling between the wrestling and WWE and the
UFC
and the UFC is going to fail because they're going to go with that whole WWE thing where the fighter has to promote themselves. Bro, these guys who just don't know how to talk shit, bro.
I was telling Ray that I think the first move that these guys make is gonna have a match with Jake Paul and somebody. They got Logan Paul on the WWE banner.
Yeah,
You
I think
know,
unfortunately.
Dana White and Jake Paul have been talking shit to each other about stuff. So there's gonna be that. Oh shit, he's working with Dana White. Oh wow, depends on who he's fighting. I gotta see this. And you know they're gonna put him in there with like a ranked amateur or some shit because he got to get his respect back after that shit with Tyson. But a lot of people gonna watch that fight, especially if it's the first fight for the UFC for TKO.
That's the name of
Right,
it.
but it's like, where do you go from there?
Combined.
Like, where do you go from there? Like, don't get me wrong. I remember when WWE did the XFL. I watched that first week. Second week, third week, I was like, by the third week, I'm like, I'm not watching this shit.
Not yet, because it was too much WWE shit.
You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is that there's very few people who know how to trash talk in the world. And, you know what I'm saying? We already see it as as wrestling enthusiasts, where we're like, yo, that guy he can't talk on the mic. Give him like Paul Heyman or somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna try to have that kind of same thing for boxing. It's gonna be too much.
Yeah.
I mean,
he made Power Slap something. You know, like a bunch of grown men slapping each other. He made that into. It's not the world's biggest phenomenon, but you know it's profitable.
Yeah.
I honestly see that they're gonna do like a Tough Enough or like Ultimate Fighter, but for the boxing, probably get like 16 fucking fighters. We get invested in them. We watch the story, and then we see the pay per view. It's like, oh, this is crazy. And you know, and then they're gonna have big names for the first couple events. They're probably gonna throw on an event every fucking 6 hours, and you know, it's all basically to get the $300-400 million a fight, so they can pay the fighters $5,000. Same way they do with the UFC.
But again, where are you gonna find these fighters from?
I mean, they're growing out the womb. Like, all you have to do is say you can make money fighting, and all these YouTubers would start training.
Shit. Aren't we YouTubers? Let's go.
Bless you.
thank
He's
you.
allergic to that shit, Joe. Don't say that shit in front of Krills anymore. We're not YouTubers.
What up, normal guy?
We're guiders of the cock.
What?
We don't cock block nobody.
Oh shit, I'm dying.
See what you did to him, Show?
Why'd you kill him?
The mic you using.
I'm fucking dying.
But
I just think that right there would probably be a waste of time.
it's a money grab to me, and it's sadly it's the way the way the world's running now with streaming services. Because if you think about it, boxing is like streaming services. There's so many different champions. There's so many different streamer services. If you want to watch this guy, you got to do that. You want to do so TKO was like, yo, why don't we just cable these niggas?
Yeah.
Just put every fucking streamer service in one big package and sell it to them for $300 a month, the same way we did cable, and give them less shit. Because that's what they're doing with boxing. They're like, yo, there's 12,000 champions. Let's just make fucking 8 and call them the best in the world. And now if you're not the fucking WWUFC bare knuckle slap weight champion, you ain't nothing. And if you wait a couple years, you can wait until Tank Davis is out of his prime and he's slower, and you get somebody to beat his ass and be like, look, I told you. Our fighters are the best.
I guess. But I mean, that would be the way to do it, but not for nothing. Like everybody said, like I didn't realize that Tank was fighting, until somebody said it that day. Like, yo, there's a boxing. I'm like, yo, but who's fighting? It's like they say, oh no, there's a boxing. You're like, yo, but who's fighting? You're like, nobody knows who's fighting anymore.
Yeah, Mayweather. You saw his 24/7 show on World Star.
Like, no, there was promotion for it though.
Yeah, everywhere you went, even on the buses, you saw Mayweather. May 5th. We don't know who the fuck he's fighting, but he's fighting.
He's fighting. Yeah.
He was smart because he always kept it around the same time and the same dates.
Yeah.
So even if you didn't know anything, it was May 5th. It's either Canelo or Mayweather's fighting. Someone's fighting around this time,
Yep.
That was good marketing. Genius.
And when you don't know Mayweather's fighting, it's because he's overseas fighting some wannabe kickboxer for a couple $100 million in front of a prince.
Get that money somehow. That was the thing I was telling so earlier. That's the only way I see this is it's a monopoly. They're trying to monopolize being able to have the biggest wrestling market under this TKO banner, having the biggest mixed martial arts banner with the UFC. So it's like, oh, let's create our own boxing now. The problem is finding actual legitimate people to make this a legitimate thing, because all they got is probably the Paul brothers, and that's already starting at a deficit then.
Yeah.
I feel bad for my Mavs.
Yo.
They got destroyed, and Kyrie just left.
And Anthony Davis was there for 5 minutes.
Okay. And
you know what
just
it was?
A quick shout out to LeBron with 50,000.
Bro, I make $50,000, 50,000 points tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? With the threes I'm raining on you motherfuckers.
I was about to say tomorrow.
Nah. But yo, it's crazy how Kyrie he tears his ACL, right?
Yeah, man.
Because the weight of the team, he tore his ACL. Anthony Davis, the weight of the jersey, he tore whatever the fuck he tore. Those jerseys are heavy, Krills. I don't know if you know that.
Especially
everything's bigger in Texas. Yeah. Like they put a different number on that shit. That shit is like 2-3 ounces heavy and fucking blew out Anthony Davis's knees.
Hey, I give it to fucking Kyrie though, because my guy still said, "Nah, I'm making these free throws." Fucking tears in his eyes.
Yeah, he had to get help to get to that line. But I mean,
bro, you can see that pain in his fucking eyes.
Yo, but you know something though? It sucks that he had to get hurt. But that's the fucking heart I want to see on the fucking court. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to necessarily kill yourself. But the man is tearing up and he's like, I got to make these shots. Even though it could have been just, I did it. I do it because Kobe did it. But it's one of those things like, yo, the game has to matter to you at some point. You got to have some love for the game, because if people watching the shit have more love for you, that's a problem. You know, it's like wrestling. I got love for that shit. And when I see that shit fucking up with somebody, if I got more love for wrestling than you do, and you the wrestler, problem.
Definitely a problem.
That's
what I'm saying, like, word. Like, you think Kryllzzz is sitting out here not want to say that Jordan's the GOAT, but he got to defend LeBron James every week because the show keeps talking shit. We about to get the gloves. And that's gonna be the first fight of the TKO shit. So much Kryllzzz. He gonna fuck you up, yo.
Fuck Jordan.
You understand the words that are coming out my mouth?
I do understand English.
You trying to say I'm speaking English?
I think so.
Wait, that was English? I thought that was Spanish he was speaking.
Yeah, I speak perfect Spanish.
How do I sound?
Sound like a dude with a chirping building.
I was about to say, yeah, you sound like
parrot on his shoulder.
Like a dude with a cricket.
Damn, y'all can hear that fucking bird? That shit is like... This shit is like a mile away.
Technology, bro.
Word. Shit.
I'm starving.
I hear you.
What you don't know is that the bird's right behind you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get some. I don't want Rodgers on my team.
I want Rodgers on my team.
Osh don't want Rodgers on his team.
Yeah, money, I gotta get Rodgers on the team.
Grills.
It's not the Jets.
Grills wants
I
someone.
want Rodgers.
He wants Rodgers
on my team. Yeah, I'll take
But
Rodgers.
I think Rodgers will play better on an Eagles team than the Jets team, which is bullshit.
I'll take him.
But y'all think it's over for him?
Show's running for his life.
He's getting that fucking bird. He's like, this motherfucker. Fucking bird shit on my car. I just finished washing it.
You know what?
Give me a second.
I don't know if it's over for him because remember, the same thing happened to Brett Favre, but we thought it was over for him, and then he goes to Minnesota and kills it.
Yeah. But what other team would sacrifice for Rodgers?
The Raiders. You gotta understand, the Raiders are now Brady is now a partial owner. He's gonna want somebody with some kind of recognition.
Why the hell is Tom Brady a partial owner of the Raiders? He from Las Vegas?
No, but he bought into the franchise.
Yeah. Him and Bill Belichick should have bought into the Jets. But so I mean, are they in a position to have Rodgers?
Yeah.
Like, would they win with Rodgers?
I don't know if they will win with Rodgers.
I feel like Damien wrote that, but he was saying that code.
Give me a second. I'm gonna go. I got a Giants fan here that works here, and he told me something this morning about Rodgers that he likes that move. He said he could teach your new quarterback that's coming in.
Rodgers
He can
himself
actually
has
look
said
good.
he's not a teacher. Rodgers himself said, I am not here to teach anybody. I'm here to play.
I'm here to fuck up
At
your
age 41, I mean, you got to change your plan, bro.
Oh, no.
Rodgers himself has said, it's not my job to teach a new quarterback. It's my job to go out there and try to win.
That's what that was.
Yeah.
He was trying to do. When he said that on his stand-up comedy show?
He said it remember when the Packers drafted Jordan Love?
He said it on the team he wanted to be on.
Yeah, somebody asked him, hey, are you gonna be a mentor to Jordan Love? And he basically said, fuck Jordan Love. I'm not here for Jordan Love. But in the last 2 years, have you seen anything from Rodgers to tell you he's not a selfish player?
No. But you gotta adapt to what you got, Coach. You about to lose $40 million to not teach somebody. They're gonna send you home, and you're not gonna work out again. Well, he still had a chance to make money though. He went and made $40 million, but now it's either you teach somebody or you don't play. There's no other option.
Yeah, but would you pay $40 million for a quarterback to tell him he has to teach somebody?
Yeah. If it's only Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady.
But Aaron Rodgers is not a teacher. But guys, this is what you guys don't. He does not want to teach.
What was it you said about Aaron Rodgers on the Giants?
Oh.
I mean, it's only good for a year.
Only good for a year.
No.
Like I said, he'll take it for a year.
No.
I'm debating with another Giants fan. He said no. I don't want him.
Nah, but if you draft yourself the quarterback to replace him, he's only going to be here for a year. He just wants to show that he can still play.
There you go.
He had that chance for the Jets.
Not for $40 million. He wasn't teaching nobody. He was the leader in the
No, he was not the leader.
The Giants have no leverage. They have no say, bro. Giants fucking suck.
There's a reason why the Giants are 3 and whatever. They not good.
You haven't been for 10 years.
Yo, you tell him that we would rather have Tim Tebow on our fucking team than Aaron Rodgers.
They have no say, bro.
Yo, he said he'll take Tim Tebow over Aaron. He fucking with you though.
No, I'm dead ass.
Nah,
Tim
you wouldn't
Tebow
want.
would teach that young rookie quarterback Jesus.
God bless
That
you,
motherfucker
bro.
be in the locker room when Jesus walks.
Here's the problem with guys, with people like your boy Show. Don't understand that with Aaron Rodgers comes all the other side bullshit that has gotten the Giants in problems the last couple of years.
Word.
So no,
The hookers.
no,
The cocaine.
no.
Yeah. The Pat McAfee show. The Democrats.
Fucking Democrats.
Here we go.
Hey, look, it doesn't matter what the Giants do next season. Nothing's gonna happen at all. There's gonna be no improvement. It might just get worse.
So do you bust and try to get another?
I always bust. I don't know, man.
Do you bust raw and try to get another quarterback, or do you wear protection and get Rodgers?
The Giants, what? You got the number 3, number 5? Who you got? Where you got?
Number 3.
I don't know the quarterbacks, man. I really don't know the quarterbacks.
So Jantel should be available. Jantel Ruckerfield.
I say get an O line or maybe get a D line. Worry about the quarterback the next 2 seasons. There's no quarterbacks out there like that, you know. Next season, y'all gonna be top 5 in the draft again, anyways. So just start with the trenches. This is my opinion. Just start with the trenches and work your way out. That's it. Get an O line, get a D line. Start with the trenches.
Get a B line
and let the quarterback come to you or fall to you. Because they're chasing a quarterback like they have a fucking window to win it now. Like it's not gonna happen. So I wouldn't just invest in any quarterback just because he's good. Like you wait until you get that generational talent or that one in a lifetime or just.
But you don't need a generational talent at quarterback.
Right now, the Giants need that.
They need something.
Hey, who thought Josh Allen was generational?
You don't, but your team does. Because your team is not good at all. At all. There's no good but Malik Neighbors. And if he keeps that up, let's pray that's not a rookie fluke. You guys are not fucking good, bro. So yes, you're gonna need a more than a good quarterback. You need a fucking legend if you want to win in the next 2 seasons or 3. It's not gonna happen.
Well, look who sounds all confident, Mr. Super Bowl champion.
It's the truth, bro. It's not gonna happen. It's not. You guys are gonna suck for a while, bro, and it's okay.
What if,
Krylls? Okay.
What if it's 2025?
Mm-hmm.
What if they get Icebox? She worked in the Little Giants. You know what I'm saying? Now Ray doesn't know what I'm talking about, but you know what I'm talking about. She worked in the Little Giants. Could work in the Big Giants.
Yeah. I don't know, man. But
Damn,
I feel for them, man. I really do. Cowboys ain't gonna be shit. Commanders have potential. I don't know who the Giants' number 2 receiver is. Like, you know, they have more shit to work on. That's all I'm trying to say, bro. They have more shit to work on. And it doesn't matter the quarterback you get. Get anyone for now. Fill in the spot. Get Rodgers now. I think you just get Rodgers just to hold the spot.
That's exactly what my quarterback said.
Well, what
you
about
guys
if
have no quarterbacks on your roster right now? That's crazy.
What if Justin Fields or Russell Wilson get open?
You might as well get Aaron Rodgers.
No.
Well, Hochi likes Justin Fields.
Bro, look at the stats. Aaron Rodgers had double the stats as both of those men. He might have had the same stat as both of them together.
You're going to put $40 million on a 40-year-old quarterback on a team that needs more than just a quarterback. Doesn't make fucking sense.
Who would offer him $40 million, Hoach? He's at a discount.
Aaron Rodgers is not going to sign for anything lower than $40 million.
Go home then. Bye.
But that's what I'm saying. Aaron Rodgers is not going to take a $20 million deal. He's not.
He's done.
You trying to say
20 or go home.
You trying to say that Marcellus Wallace is a bitch?
Yes.
Is that what you saying, show?
That's crazy.
On the Giants,
No, I don't think Marcelo's a bitch. I'm sorry.
you know, on the Giants, you can't get somebody a quarterback that's gonna eat up that much money on your roster. You don't. You can't. You can't afford it.
Only for 1 year, right? He's not signing a multi-year contract. Yeah,
1 year.
I don't know.
Man,
All right, let's see what is.
After what you just saw from Aaron Rodgers the last 2 years, would you really invest $40 million in him?
No, I would offer him 15 to 20.
Damn, that's 40
if he doesn't want to
But
take it.
But he's not gonna take that.
That's
40
fine.
million.
It's not. I mean, we're not losing nothing by offering it. Don't take it,
Bro.
Nobody's gonna give you 40.
He's no longer that guy, Aaron Rodgers. He's not. He's shown you he was a cancer in Green Bay the last couple of years. He was a cancer on the Jets the last 2 years. Why would you bring somebody like that on a very young team, which is what the Giants are? The Giants are a very young team.
He was a cancer for 1 year. He only played 1 year. He got
I'll
hurt
give you.
No.
For 4 plays in 1 year.
No. He was a cancer for 2 years.
Yeah.
Mr. Oh no, I'm coming back this year. I'm coming back this year. This year.
Hold on. He was a cancer for the equivalent of 3 years, because this time 2 years ago when we signed the motherfucker and he still didn't sign the contract and he was doing all this lollygagging shit, that was the cancer. That was the beginning of it. Then he went and they got fucking Hard Knocks to come in here, another cancer. Fucking, and then he got 4 plays in, turned into sickle cell. Fucking, then he's on the Pat McAfee show talking about everybody that talking shit, don't know nothing about nothing. But you on the same show talking shit.
I'm taking some special stuff, so I'll be back before the end of the year.
My Kopi Luau is gonna fucking work. But yo, we paid him $112 million for 4 years. I mean, for 4 plays and a season. $112 million. He said that he was willing to take a pay cut and mentor a young quarterback. Bullshit. Because he also said that he was gonna come back in November. He didn't. He said he's gonna come back in December. He didn't. He said we was gonna be a winning team. We wasn't. What happened? He said if you get 99.9 of the players in the NFL, it'd be better team. And we weren't. You want to talk about stats? The stat I love, Joe, is the fact that him and Zach Wilson had the same record. That's the only stat I give a shit about.
All right, then sign Wilson. Then go ahead, take him to the Giants.
So you want Zach Wilson on the Giants? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, he's the same as Aaron Rodgers. Go ahead, take him. Sign him.
First off, show, we cut Zach Wilson, and Aaron Rodgers played the same way Zach Wilson did. So we did the same thing to him. We cut him too. Now what we got? Tyron Taylor. We about to keep his ass.
And he's still gonna play terrible. It's not the team. It's the fucking line, bro.
Yeah, he was our backup.
It's the fucking line. It's everything.
It
that man had 2 seconds to throw. Aaron Rodgers was on the floor every play.
Yo, you know what's crazy, show? He had more time to throw than Zach Wilson did. He had more time to throw than Sam Darnold did. Don't give me that shit. He was on the floor. The only time I ever seen him on the floor is when he sat down because he tore his Achilles. That motherfucker scrambling, throwing the ball to no one. We made an offensive line for this fucking guy. We got every single wide receiver except for Garrett Wilson on that fucking team for him. The free agency, at the end of free agency last season, we got Devontae Adams for him. And what happened? He waited until the last game of the season, throw fucking 4 touchdowns to this man. Meanwhile, Garrett Wilson's sitting there wide open like, hello.
And
Hello.
don't remember, you want him to mentor a young quarterback, but he don't do training camp.
Yeah. He can't keep his fucking mouth shut. Nah, man. You know what he is? He's a fucking con artist. That we got a coach that had the balls to say, yo, get the fuck out of here. And now he wants to con us again. You fell for a trickless magician.
Yeah, my man. The man who the head coach who called him out, you guys fired. Robert Saleh called him out, and you guys fired Robert Saleh.
But our new coach, Glenn, he fired him. I love everything you're doing. Now get the fuck out of here.
Oh, Aaron Glenn is not playing.
Nah.
Aaron Glenn was actually on the Jets when Parcells was the head coach of the Jets. So Aaron Glenn don't play that shit.
Shit, Damien goes, I'd rather have my deceased grandma playing at QB than an overrated diva. Damn, son. Why you gotta throw grandma in that shit?
That's what Rodgers is right now, an overrated diva.
No, yeah. Listen, man, I understand. Yo, show is going by the numbers, and I hear you. But there's more nuance than just numbers. There's more nuance. Yo, it's team chemistry, bro.
That I agree with.
If he's not good for team chemistry, there's no point to be there. That's like Jordan on the fucking Wizards. How many of those rookies did he destroy because he fucking...
Because of his ego.
Yeah. Because he couldn't just let them be. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's
I mean, one of those rookies did call him out. So I understand him. But at that time, you're the owner. You about to say, listen, young blood.
But think about it. Fucking Kyrie Irving, one of the best point guards in the league right now, he couldn't play with the Celtics. He had a hard time playing with the Celtics. The Celtics made it to the playoffs when he got hurt. Then he went to the Nets, and he found out that Kevin Durant can't play.
And neither can James Harden.
Yeah, and he's like, all right, I need another team I can play with. All right, play with Luka. Cool. By the way, Luka turned black. About 7 foot tall and very fragile. And we're gonna call him Anthony Davis now. And then Kyrie gave him a pound, broke his fucking hand, and now Anthony Davis can't play. And Kryllzzz is pissed off because they got Mr. Glass on his team, and they got rid of Luka, which was stupid but smart because I guess the Lakers are the fucking favorite child of the NBA. That no one can make money like the Lakers can. That's why they need a star.
Yeah, you don't mess with the Lakers, bro.
Ray, what's your opinion on this shit, Ray? He muted again.
Damn it, I fucked up the joke. I was like, no comment.
Damn,
that's how much no comment I had because I just stayed muted.
Yo, Kryllzzz, would you rather have Aaron Rodgers on the Mavs?
Yes.
Play with.
Maybe he's better at that. Maybe he just needs to change sports. That might be his calling wasn't football.
Yeah.
What? Yo, you guys are wilding on Aaron Rodgers, bro.
His calling wasn't the Jets. I don't give. Yo, first off, with all due respect,
this is disrespectful.
Yeah, with all due respect, fuck Green Bay. I don't give a shit what he did in Green Bay. Green Bay has nothing to do with the Jets. He did nothing with the Jets. And this shit, yo, I'm telling you now. I said this shit before. I'm telling you now. As I'm about to buy stock in the Jets. The Jets are an openly public company or some shit. I got 2 jerseys, so I got enough stock in the Jets to own the motherfuckers. At least 0.8270 percentile. No more quarterbacks from Green Bay. No more quarterback. I don't give a fuck if the team is wearing a green jersey. I don't want their quarterback. I don't want a fucking colored scheme that can make green. I don't want motherfucker that drove past Green Bay. I don't even want a motherfucker that has a house in Green Bay. I don't want them. I don't care if he lives by the bay and his favorite color is green. I don't want that motherfucker on the team. No more Green Bay quarterbacks. They suck. They can't play in New York. That's the thing. All these fucking analysts and all these people in the news, they're gonna handle the pressure of playing in New York. Motherfucker, fuck you. He couldn't handle it. Because we lost. Don't give a shit what the media says in New York. Play the goddamn game. The fucker. We got you the team you wanted. You pretty much was playing with the fucking Packers while you was with the Jets. You still didn't fucking win. So what the fuck is the point, man? No more fucking Green Bay quarterbacks. At this point, I would rather have fucking Michael Vick come play for the fucking Jets. Don't give me that look, Ray. Just because he's black doesn't mean that he can't be a quarterback. You know, Jordan Love will be a Jet. Will be a Jet. Nah, man. Nah, keep his ass over there. I don't give a shit.
Give it another 10 years. Jordan Love will be on the Jets.
Nah, he come in for free, and I still be like, nah, fuck that.
Oh shit!
Part of me is about to be like, I'll take Tony Romo.
That's
you want a Hall of Fame quarterback? There you go.
I'm telling you, I just gotta call Mark Sanchez back. That's it. You'll be fine.
It'll be at least he won with a fucking team.
My man said the butt fumble.
Yo, but the crazy shit is though, Hutch and Krills, when he had a team, he won.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's like
it wasn't Mark though, bro. It was that defense y'all had that time.
Yeah, but it was also
it was
and the running game.
You guys had everything. You guys actually had receivers for him.
Yeah,
he had a running back.
He had a running back. Yeah.
Then Rex Rogers. Then was it Rex said, "Hold my beer. Let me fuck this shit up."
Word.
Oh, by the way, the Chargers just released Joey Boa.
Oh, motherfucker.
Bosa?
Yeah.
Is it a rule to be fat to join this podcast? Ask your mother.
Wait. Like released him?
Yeah.
Because he voted for Trump?
Could be.
Maybe because
no way.
Maybe because they signed him to that big ass fucking contract and he can't stay healthy.
No way, bro.
Didn't Joseph was due $12.36 million bonus in March 12th.
God damn.
Wow. Damn.
And he hasn't been healthy. He hasn't been able to stay healthy.
He took a pay cut last year to avoid being released.
That's crazy.
Yo.
But let's get back to the
You think the 49ers go after Bosa?
And with his brother?
Well, it depends. Does
I mean, they just traded away Debo.
Does Miley Cyrus like this guy?
Again, it's Taylor Swift.
Oh.
Or maybe now it needs to be Miley Cyrus. Who knows?
They came in like a wrecking ball, bro. Whichever one did that. But yo, if you really want to know how to join the podcast, you have to have a fat dick. We have a woman. She claims to be the Rat King's mother, and we show it to her, and she approves and she doesn't approve.
Wow.
You know, like the one you suck on every night. Anyway, back to important shit.
Yeah. Chargers release Bosa.
Come on, Howie. Nice. I better get Miles or Bosa.
Is he good? Like, yeah. I know you said that he's injured, but is he? I mean, if Kryllzzz is excited for him, then he's got to be worth it.
He's a defensive lineman, bro. He's a force. You know what I mean?
And on your defense?
He's good.
What you got there, Fresh Crispy?
Raisin Bran.
I was gonna say, whatever his guy is trying to make it look really good right now.
My boy, y'all. Hey, he's 6'5", 280. He's a big boy.
Yeah, but ever since he signed that big ass contract, he's just been hurt.
Yeah.
So there's no more guaranteed money. That, you know what that tells me? On that big ass contract, there's no more guaranteed money.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Usually when you sign that big ass contract like that and then you get released, guarantee money is done.
Word. Yo, Rat King, your thought process on those two comments. Did you think those were funny? Or did you just hear what I said and then just try to say something smart? What was your thought process on that?
Damn, Joey Boza.
Or
I thought they was gonna lock him up forever. I thought he was gonna retire there, bro.
When-
To be honest.
when does free agency end?
It doesn't really. It just starts.
Yeah. Which is funny, right? It doesn't end, it just starts.
Yo, so apparently, wait, there's an actual legal tampering process before the free agency.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
So like if let's say there's who would you want on your team, Toe?
Emmitt Smith.
Who's currently playing?
All right, there you go. Anybody, or it's gotta be like a free agent?
No, just pretty much anybody. Just pick anybody you want. Any player you want.
Brock Purdy.
Okay. Let's say with the 49ers, he is no longer legally under contract. Right?
Yeah.
He sucks.
I'm not saying that at Jacruz. I'm just trying to explain it to Toe.
Okay.
Right? But the 49ers still have the right to put the franchise tag on him. Right?
Yeah.
But the Jets reach out to him or his agent talking about, yo, we want you to be on the Jets. You know what I'm saying? We want you to be this. We're willing to give you this. We're willing to give you that and stuff like that. If they do that before the official free agency window, so if they do that, let's say that I think free agency starts, let's say like March 10th. If they do it at any time before that, that's considered tampering. And you can get fined and lose draft picks.
Because it gives the team that you're on time to figure out what they're gonna do with you?
Well, no, because it's basically you get somebody in your ear talking about come to my team. Unfortunately, in the NFL, everything literally has to have a time frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to have those windows for that because if not,
right? Because like how the Bengals put the franchise tags on T. Higgins.
Yeah.
Let's say the Bengals would have told T. Higgins, "Yo, we're gonna put the franchise tag on you, and then try to work out a contract." You know what I'm saying? And let's say some team would have talked to T. Higgins, and T. Higgins can be like, "Yo, it doesn't matter if you put the franchise tag on me. I'm not signing with you guys." Because another team spoke to him and he wants to go to that other team, that's tampering.
Okay. I mean,
which I think is a bitch. Like,
yeah, like in my head is like I understand that, but it kind of don't make sense because
doesn't.
You can do it after July 9th, but not you can't do it before July 9th. Like, what?
Well, it's because when you're a free agent, there's a period where the team still has exclusive rights to you.
So it's like the 90-day stuff with like wrestling.
No complete call.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Stupid.
So I'm hearing that this season is the least amount of people actually being franchise tagged.
Because it pisses off the players.
So what is that, like a handcuff until we get a...
So let's say
I got you for 3 minutes.
Let's say you can't work out a deal, a new contract, right?
Yeah.
And you sign the franchise tag. That money, that tag is only good for that 1 year.
Don't you? Have you ever farted some nasty shit? You just laugh.
Yeah.
Because it's just so bad. You be like,
But
damn,
you are eating Raisin Bran.
yo, instant.
Yeah, the fiber just went right through you. Like,
I didn't even finish my fart and I smelled it. I was like, yo.
So basically, it's like they're like, they give you that right amount of time to be like, hey, you can negotiate. But the thing with the franchise tag is that it's only good for that 1 year.
Okay.
So let's say you signed the franchise tag, but like let's say week 11, you blow out your knee and you need an ACL. You're done. You have no money coming in next year. And because you just got hurt with an ACL, you're probably not going to get signed by a team for a big contract.
Yeah.
And you remember a couple of years ago where Earl Thomas was looking for a contract extension from Seattle, and they wouldn't give it to him. And then, like, I think like week 2, he obliterates his fucking leg. And he was walking, and when he was being driven off the field, he gave Pete Carroll the finger. That's why, because with no like I tell you, the real value of an NFL contract is the guarantee money.
Yeah.
It does not, like I get it. Barkley signed an extension. If Barkley gets hurt next year, and once that guarantee money is done, the Eagles can cut him. So the total money don't mean shit. It's all about the guarantees. That's why the players fight so hard to get as much guarantee money as possible. That's why when the Browns gave Deshaun Watson a fully guaranteed contract, everybody's like, yo, what the fuck are they doing?
But he was worth it.
Okay.
If you say so.
I mean, look, did he do his thing in Houston off and on the field? Apparently, yes.
EP time.
But my man, they fully guaranteed $257 million.
Shit.
That's why everybody's like, oh, the Browns have the number 2 pick in the draft. And they're like, oh, they're going with a quarterback. And I'm like, no, because they still got Watson under contract this year and next year.
Has he been playing?
No, he's out. He blew out his knee last year, and he had a setback in training camp. Not in training camp, but in the offseason. And they're like, he might not even play this year. But again, they got like $35 to $45 million in guarantee money in the quarterback.
That's crazy. He won that.
Bro, remember, that was him coming off the allegations, the rape allegations or whatever. And everybody in the NFL was pissed at the Browns for the Browns basically giving him that kind of a contract. They're like, yo, my man, what is wrong with y'all guys?
You think they didn't think they could get another quarterback at his caliber?
Well, listen, he hasn't looked good the last couple of years, so my whole thing is that he still has a guaranteed contract. So, like, even if they cut him, they have to pay him that money.
But would that go to the soft cap, or is that something different?
No, even if they cut him, it wouldn't go against the dead cap space because it's guaranteed. Now, let's say he didn't have any guaranteed money left, and the Browns cut him, and he had a dead cap space of, let's say, $30 million. That would go in the dead cap space.
Okay.
The dead cap space is something very tricky. Which I don't agree with. That's one of the things that I think the NFL has to change. but it's almost like a deterrent from having teams cut players just for cutting a player. You know, like, oh yeah, you can cut this player or you can trade this player, but it's gonna go against your dead cap space, which affects your space cap, your available space cap, salary cap. I mean,
Oh, okay.
So basically, you fuck no matter what.
Basically.
So the NFL goes, you can do what you want. Just remember what the Knicks did for Carmelo.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, still paying for that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Well, put it like this. When the Giants signed Odell to that contract, and they traded him to the Browns after a year after he signed that contract, because they were still guaranteed money on that contract, and of course, there was only 1 year into that. I think it was like a 4 or 5 year contract. The Giants had just for Odell alone, they had a $21 million dead cap hit. So it's like, you're willingly giving these players this money, but if you cut them before their time, there's going to be a penalty. It's almost like if you take money out of your 401k before you retire.
Shit.
It's a penalty.
Like playing defense in basketball.
Apparently. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that Bosa was in the league 9 years already.
Yeah, that kind of shocked me too. I was gonna say like 6, 7.
Yeah, I was like 9 years already. Now it makes sense because now he's 30 something years old, and a $30 million cap hit. That's fucking huge, bro.
Damn, Joey Bosa's on the loose. There's a loose Joey Bosa in the league, bro.
But he hasn't, like I said, he hasn't been the Joey Bosa of like when he first came into the league.
Yeah, but if he stays healthy,
Now you know who's been on point from when he first entered the league to now? Myles Garrett. That guy's a problem.
Yeah, I hope I get him.
Yeah, there's been no fall off of Myles Garrett.
Yeah, every year he's up there. That dude looks fake, son. He looks like an action figure.
I was about to say he looks like a fucking action figure, bro.
Go look at Myles Garrett. So that dude is a freak.
He does look like a big boy. Damn.
Oh damn, yeah.
My man looked like he going trying to be a professional wrestler in that picture.
I was about to say, careful, they're about to try to sign him to the fucking NIL program.
Word. You know, he kind of looks like he looks like your boy, that dude that be going to people's gyms and challenging them or some shit. That black guy. I know you know what I'm talking about, kryllzzz. I'm explaining them bad.
Who? Black guy.
He's black or Spanish, but he'll go to the gym and like either challenge the guy that's there, or he'll he does ridiculous lifts. He'll do like 1,000-pound squat or some shit, you know.
You talking about Larry?
Larry Wheels?
I think so.
He looks like Myles Garrett is related to Michael B. Jordan.
His bigger brother.
Yeah.
He looks like he's related to my man Childish Gambino.
Yeah, him. All right, so he's not as big as him, but you know. I look like he trying to be him.
That's Michael B. Jordan right there.
Yeah. No, Myles Garrett look like my man Childish Gambino.
Shit, if he fucking lifted weights his whole life.
That's the freak. That's what I'm looking for.
And he's
You know who was a freak? Bo Jackson. My man said, "Yeah, I never saw a gym in my life."
that's that country.
That was natural cornbread.
That's like Brock Lesnar.
Natural cornbread, just natural.
Fucking throwing hay everywhere.
My man just worked. You do like 10 push-ups a day and be brolic.
Word. So wait, Myles Garrett is he's a free agent?
No. He's still on the contract with the Browns.
But they're looking to trade him or something?
He requested a trade.
Because he realized he ain't going nowhere with him and he wanted to go to the Jets.
I guess.
It makes perfect sense.
That boy's a freak.
Word. All right, so we got the UFC this weekend. Alex Pereira versus Magneto ankle lock. I don't know if y'all, me and Ray gave our predictions. Who you got? Alex Pereira or Magneto ankle lock?
I like Magneto. His name is cooler.
Yeah. But he's ranked number 11. No, wait. No, he's ranked number 2.
I was about to say, wait a second, what? I thought we were talking about that earlier.
No, the guy who fought is fighting Gaethje is ranked number 11.
Oh, I was gonna say,
I'll go for that guy then. That's my number.
How about you, Hodge? Who you got?
Even though I like the name, I'm gonna go with the champ.
Alex Pereira?
Yeah, I went with Pereira too. So.
All right, then at the co-main event, Justin Gaethje versus Rafael Fizvizi. He's from Azerbaijan.
What?
That country.
Pajama Jam?
Azerbaijan.
You didn't tell me that's where he was from. I kind of want to change my pick.
Yo, dude, look, I can't read that.
Rafael,
read that shit.
Oh yeah, I don't fucking.
It's Levy, but this guy, read this shit right here. Azerbaijan.
You know what? Yeah. Yeah. Azerbaijan? Not.
Nah, man. There's a Z in there somehow. It's silent.
Yo, what's going on, Leon?
What up, Leon?
Oh shit.
I mean, we pretty much covered everything.
Yeah, that's basically it. So,
Also praying for Magneto. That please don't let this man lose his powers after Alex Pereira knocks him out. We still need him for season 2 of X-Men 97.
Yeah. Again, tomorrow we are back, y'all. Like we said, it's gonna be a stacked house for that discussion of the heel turn that might have changed the wrestling world. We'll also be discussing the predictions for Revolution that'll be happening this Sunday. And then Friday, we are back with the Toe in the Show with Ray and Gigi show. What are we discussing on that? We don't know yet. We'll figure it out. We'll have a good time.
Midgets, are they real?
Toe, take us home.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen,
my ass is on fire.
Kryllzz's ass is on fire.
That's what we're discussing on Friday.
Yep. It's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads.
God.
Farting it out.